In a world forever changed by the rise and fall of empires, none strikes a chord quite like Napoleon Bonaparte's climactic final battle, the Battle of Waterloo. A turning point carved in blood and steel, it marked the end of an era that had seen one man's ambition reshape the very map of Europe. Rewind to the early 19th century. Europe is a chessboard of empires and kingdoms, with Napoleon Bonaparte, the self-proclaimed Emperor of the French, as the Grand Master. His military genius and political acumen have already redefined the continent, but his insatiable ambition continues to drive him forward. In the year 1814, after a series of defeats, Napoleon is exiled to the island of Elba. But the fire within him refuses to be extinguished. He stages a remarkable comeback, escaping his island prison and returning to France. This period, known to history as the 100 Days, sees Napoleon reclaim his throne and rally his army once more. But Europe is not the same. The nations, weary of war and fearful of Napoleon's return, form a formidable coalition against him. Britain, Prussia, Russia and Austria unite, their combined might aimed squarely at the French emperor. Napoleon, ever the strategist, knows he must strike quickly to have any hope of victory. His plan? To divide and conquer, attacking the British and Prussian armies separately before they can unite. June 1815, Waterloo, Belgium. Napoleon's grand plan is set into motion. The French forces meet the British and their allies on the battlefield. But the Battle of Waterloo is not just another conflict. It is a clash of titans, of two eras and two ideologies. The battle rages for hours, a brutal dance of cannon fire, cavalry charges and infantry assaults. Napoleon, the master tactician, employs every trick in his military playbook. But the Allied forces, under the command of Duke Wellington and Marshal Blucher, are equally determined. The turning point comes late in the day. The Prussian forces, thought to be too far away to aid the British, arrive on the battlefield. Their unexpected intervention tips the scales. The French army, caught off guard and outnumbered, begins to falter. In the end, the sun sets on the Battle of Waterloo, and with it, the era of Napoleon. The man who had once held the reins of Europe is finally defeated, his army shattered, and his rule ended. The Battle of Waterloo is more than just the end of Napoleon's military career. It is a testament to the fickle nature of power, the relentless march of time, and the indomitable spirit of humanity. It is the final act of a drama that spanned continents and decades, and its echoes can still be heard today, resonating through the annals of history. And so, we look back not to glorify war, but to understand the past, to learn from it, and to remember the men and women who shaped our world. For they are the ones who have written the story that is history, and their tales are the ones we continue to tell.